Right, welcome back to another Beard Invades. I haven't done one for a while because we've been trying to set it up so we can do overseas invasions without me actually being overseas. So the first person is Emmett, and Emmett is from Deadrise Woodcrafts. All the way over in Pittsburgh, USA. Emmett's agreed to help me out with this very first invasion, so we're gonna learn a lot from this, hopefully. Shall we jump into it?
Sure.
Yeah. Right. Cool. Thanks for inviting me and everyone else into your shop, Emmett. That's really nice of you. You know how this goes. We'll just do a little walk around and then we'll have a little chat at the end, if that's all right.
That's fine.
Now, the difference in this invasion to normal invasions is you're in control of that camera, which, you know, for me, it's kind of, I'll be twitching, you know what I mean? So, anyway, right. So, do you want to take us a little tour of your shop,
Sure.
Emmett?
Yeah. It's, you guys in the UK think we have great big garages. I don't. I have a car and a half garage, and I only have the front end because that's my wife's car in the background. So,
Right.
So it's pretty small. But yeah, I can take you on a quick tour. So there's my sticker wall, or sticker ceiling, actually.
Oh, is that a board? Is that a board that you've stuck to the ceiling, or have you?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah. I put two small pieces of like real thin aluminum, so that if we move, I can take it with me.
All right. Okay.
But I didn't have any walls, so I figured sticker ceiling works just as good.
They fill up quickly.
It did, yeah. The first one filled up pretty fast, so I had to buy another one. So, I just have some shelving units in here. We just got Illuminate and blanks, lots of pen blanks. I don't have much room, so I have a pretty small lathe. So I do a lot of small projects: pens, bottle stoppers, pizza cutters, that kind of thing. Then I have my workbench that I use. Just normal hand tools. But
so does that workbench? Does it get used for whatever you're using at the time? So I know.
Yeah.
I noticed in one of your videos you had your lathe clamped down to it. So I take it whatever project you've got going on, that is where you'll be doing it.
I do everything on this little bench here. My first video is me building this bench in my garage. I actually ordered my lathe and then built the bench while I was waiting for it to come in. So I'll flip the camera around.
Okay.
I use under it my storage. So I have a pressure pot, my shop vac, a little sander, little belt sander. Everything I have has got to be small. So I have a small Win. You guys call it a pillow drill.
Yeah.
Drill press.
Yeah.
I got a small Porter cable bandsaw. I think that's a 9-inch bandsaw. Then I use this bin. I just put pieces of wood, small pieces of wood, just to keep them together. And then I use a Win lathe. Again, it's just an 8x12 lathe. I don't know if you guys see that.
Yeah.
But it's small, but that's all. I mean, it's all I need. I'd love to have a big boy lathe, but I could do it. But
yeah,
it's nice to be able to move that around.
Plus, the space is an issue there, isn't it, with the car?
It's yeah. I mean, like I said, my wife's car, it's always in the background usually, unless she's at work and I'm turning. I do have a chop saw, a miter saw, but it's up on a top shelf. I got to get a ladder to get it down, and then I just throw it on the floor and that kind of thing. But that's pretty much it. I built these shelves in this window. I don't know if you, there you go. Yeah. That's just some of my, it's got the little pot you sent me.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks again for being the first one to do that as well.
No, that's all right.
And then I just have some other stuff that, I've swapped with other makers. A couple pins. I've done some pin swaps. And my dad made these bird houses up here. Whoops.
All right.
Yeah. And I got a cup from Jamie Page. And that's really it.
Cool.
A little boot. Like I said, it's pretty small, but it works.
Well, it's still a place for you to do your making. Doesn't matter how much room you've got. I mean, I'm lucky; I've got a nice bit of room. But there are people out there that have to make do, like yourself.
Yeah, it does its job.
So have you ever thought of kicking the car out of the garage and taking up more room?
I don't have space. We have this garage, and then right outside of it, I have enough space for one car, and that's the only spot I have that I can.
Oh, right, okay.
That we live in town. I mean, our neighbors are close. And my neighbor that way is about 18 feet, and then there's an alley over here, and so yeah, it's tight, but it works.
Right, okay. Yeah, well, it was nice to see your little space.
My little area.
Right, well, I might as well ask you a few questions, if that's all right. The normal questions that I ask everybody. So, why start recording what you're doing?
It was more. I really don't know. I didn't do it as a how-to. It's more of just entertainment stuff. Right. I really like making the videos. To me, that's just as fun as turning. I can get lost in Photoshop or the video editing for hours. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I had a small YouTube channel just of my own where I did a couple vacation videos and a skydiving video. I mean, nothing
more like vlogs.
Yeah. I mean, it was just more for me to have a record, and they're out there, so I don't have to keep them on a computer.
Yeah.
So so I was like, why not? I just started doing this, and I was like, I'll do that too.
Yeah. So, do you have any influences? Is there anyone out there that influenced you as far as what you make, what you're interested in, or influenced any of your projects, maybe?
Yeah. So I learned how to turn from my father when I was early teenager, probably 12 to 14, somewhere in there. I got away from it. I'm 42 now. So last May, I started talking to Jamie Page and Jake Thompson. So they were big influences on me. So, talking to them, I'm like, I would really like to get back into that. So again, I knew I needed to buy something small and something cheap.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do, I was like, I can do like pens and things. So I wanted to do small. So that's where it started. Bob Blandford, his videos, I learned a lot from him.
Oh, right.
Getting back into it.
Yeah. So have you thought about a shout out maybe? I mean, that's sort of what I've only recently started doing, but
yeah, I was watching YouTube this morning. Grant Alexander, he's from Canada. He did a really cool video, just put it out, where he made a little wooden hammer for his son.
right.
Like a little Tykes hammer, but he made it out of wood.
Is that on the lathe?
Really? No, he did it all by hand.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's actually really gorgeous. I told him in the comments, I hope his son treasures that, because I'd love to have something like that for my father.
Well, I'll leave the link to him in the description below. Right. So I know you've been working. I was the first one, the Maker Swap. I think you've done Clive from Sneaks Wall Art.
Yep, I just did Clive.
So who have you got coming up in this series?
I have Grant Alexander's one. Andy from Age Bespoke is another.
Yeah.
Ben's works from Australia. Dale from Maple Tree Studios. I know I'm forgetting lots. Trying to think who else there is.
That's all right. Go on with. So, projects coming up in the future. Have you got any projects that you that you want to tackle? Something that you've been thinking of doing, but you just haven't built yourself up to it yet, or researched enough, or
Alumilite or resin in general.
Right.
You saw with yours, I hadn't got the hang of that yet. I want to get more into it. I have the pressure pot. I'd like to get into maybe stabilizing.
Yeah.
Yes. So I can, if I find a piece of wood I want to use, I can stabilize it. If I had a bigger lathe, I would probably like to do like hollow forms or something like that. But I don't know if I'd tackle that on that small lathe. I mean, even bowls it pushes it to the limit. It shuts off about 40 times, trying to do a bowl.
Does it?
Until I get it down to, pretty good and round
less torque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Balance. Okay. That's the word I was looking for.
Okay. Last questions, really. 2 questions. Your worst tool and your favorite tool.
Well, favorite's got to be the lathe.
Okay.
Because I really enjoy turning. I don't really have a worst tool. I don't have a table saw.
Right.
They scare me the most just because of the kickback and stuff like that. I've used them, and I don't mind using them. My father-in-law's got one. He only lives a few miles down the road, so I can use his whenever I need it. That would probably be the worst tool. I don't own one, but it's the worst tool. Yeah,
a lot of people, including myself, when you ask them their least favorite tool, it's a tool that they're scared of.
Right.
I mean, and it's usually a table saw or an electric planer, or or something that can make a mess of you very quickly.
Yes. Yeah, I've never used a joiner planer.
Oh yeah.
My father-in-law actually lost a finger about 2 years ago from his joiner planer, but I've never used a joiner.
No, I know Keith Jones from something from the shed. I don't know if you know Keith, but he had a pretty bad accident where it wasn't fixed down, and he run his fingers over the blade. Yeah,
they can mention pretty good.
Right. Well, you know what? That's it, really. And I thank you for being the first.
No, thank you for being the first too. So.
I can learn a lot from this. Luckily, you've only got a small workshop.
Yeah, so it's a little one.
Yeah, so it's a nice, easy one. Right. Anyway, thanks a lot, and thank you guys for watching as well. If you want to be in a Beard Invades and you live overseas, or you live in the UK, just get in touch. My email address and all that will be in the bottom in the description. Anyway, thanks, Emmett, and I'll speak to you soon.
Thank you, Richard.